All right, we have an unexpected collection being added to our collection.
You bought more snakes?
You know, you even drove out to get them.
Oh, I remember.
The story is he is an RN who is in school to be a nurse practitioner, and this is a year where being medical in the medical world, it's a little rough. So he didn't actually breed anything this year, is what he
Pretty sure.
told you. So he let go several of them and contacted us because we've bought some from him before, including our extreme reverse Okati flip and the ERO tessera ripping candy. So I'm like, yes, what do you have? Yes, we will take them all, which was not the plan. So we took them all. This one, first one, is a red coat lava. Let me hold the head steady. This is the only one. The sex is unknown. So later on, I am going to probe. I tried to do a little to pop, but it didn't quite work. I tried to pop, you know, where you kind of press here to invert the hemipenes, but you know, after a certain age, it gets difficult to do that, and I don't want to injure the animals, so I'm gonna break out the probe kit to see what I find. And what's funny is we do not have lava. We have not. That's not a gene we've worked with. So I'm thrown a little bit because I keep thinking I'm seeing damaged scales, and I understand this is part of either the lava or the red coat, where you get these dark colors. You can see it on his or her head. It's throwing me off a little bit. So lovely. This is a 2019, and the person that we bought it from produced him or her himself from Steve Roylance stock. So we're gonna put this one in here, and what do you guys think? Female, male? Let me show you the tail. Okay, what do you think? Boy or girl? I'll let you know. All right, there we go. Next up, this is something I was wanting to produce myself one day, although I guess I did in a way this year. This is a 2019 male hypo lavender tessera, het, diffused, and caramel. So he's got all kinds of genes going on in here. Caramel lavender creates what's called almond, so that's one that we could be working toward. We are a sucker for lavender genes. So when he said he had these, I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. He's a very pretty boy.
See? Yeah, it doesn't look the same on the camera. Let me turn the light off. See if it makes a difference. I think I kind of get a better idea. It's a weird
hard.
Sort of peach colored stripe on top.
Yeah, it's hard to get the colors accurate, especially on a lavender indoors.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he's going into quarantine. Is it showing?
Looking snake. Well, kind of.
Okay.
It's fascinating, no?
Yeah, he's beautiful. So he's one of those where I'm like, well, maybe we keep, maybe we don't. And then I'm like, well, he's got new genes, and I don't know. So for now, obviously, okay. For now, obviously, he's a keep, and he's our quarantine tubs are just disposable items that we can, you know, I might add another tube for him to hide in, but we don't use anything that can't just be thrown away if needed. All right, next up.
Or recycled.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for pooping in your and shedding on the way. This is a female lava het lavender. Now again, I do not know the lava gene, and I'm thrown by her head stamp because that almost looks masked. So I will be learning about this and washing my hands after this one. It's been sitting in her poop. For quarantine, we will, oh, look at that belly. That's a lava thing, huh? When we quarantine them, we do send out stool samples for testing at Research Associate Laboratories, I believe is the name of the company. So she provided her sample ahead of time. Thanks so much. I swear she's twitching on me. I smell boy. You're a little small, sweetheart. So yeah, we will be learning about the lava gene, but obviously a female lava het lavender goes well with the with another one that I'll be showing in a moment. All right, where is she going? She's going here. Okay. Also bred by the person that we purchased her from.
Go.
And that female will go perfectly with this boy because he is a lava lavender, which probably has a name, but I don't know what it is. He is the only one that is adult. He is a 2017, so he's 3. He's really pretty. Really pretty markings. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure it's not coming through because lavender of any type is just really hard to capture.
Yeah.
Just a really handsome boy. Okay, so he's going to get the bigger tub because he's the bigger boy. Get him more paper towel rolls. Right. So pretty. Okay, next up is the only one that is little. Like he was the only one that was 2017. All of the others are 2019s except for this one. This is a 2020, so he's from this year. He's a good size. I'm not sure of his hatch date. This is an amel, het palmetto. So he's got.
I'd sure like to have a palmetto.
He's unusual, and palmetto is a incomplete dominant, so it does show. There are markers, like people have said how a het palmetto on a normal type will have a hypo look to it, like the melanin reduction, and even this to me looks. He almost looks like a creamsicle. It's kind of a different coloring. You see. His belly checks. Pretty boy. Okay. And he is.
It's like it's harsh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's okay. We're learning. So he's going to go here. Now, this is again our quarantine rack, which is now full. And the one that made us say, "Oh, we have to." Ta-da! Female.
Yay. I like this one a lot.
Yes, 2019
I have wanted
palmetto.
one for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, it doesn't have those cute little bug eyes.
Ugh.
Wait, do we say that out loud?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bug. We aren't a fan.
Edit that out.
That's okay. No, that's one thing. When he was mentioning he had the palmetto, I asked for photos and videos. I wanted to be sure she was not bug-eyed because that is not a trait that I find attractive and not one that I want to continue on if we're breeding. So she is stunning. I have thought about palmettos, getting into them, and it's just not happened. And once again, this was a case where we couldn't not. You can't say no. So, and this is the only one that we've already named in honor of the great and unfortunately late Ruth Bader Ginsburg. This girl's name is the Notorious RBG. So, nice strong woman. She's also very good looking. I love the eyes on a palmetto. Let me see if I can bring that up. The blue eyes. So I look forward.
Focus on them.
Yeah, I look forward to their photo shoots. I'll do the fancier photo shoots tonight with our new camera. Can you see? Gosh, it does look. It's funny. She looks bug-eyed in that angle. Let's see here. There we go. She's looking down.
Yeah.
Funny. It looks funny. But I look forward to the photo shoots where we can really show off just how pretty they are. That's just a fascinating snake. Brian was reading the history of the palmetto, as written by Don Soderbergh, who pretty much founded the project. I mean, he was the one that first tested the genetics. It's hard to believe this all started from a wild caught specimen in South Carolina. Is that the first one? And this is the closest thing to true leucism, or I guess it is true leucism in a corn snake. It's just funny because in leucistics and other species, even in mammals, they're just white. They don't have freckling. So it's fascinating. And I look forward to keeping her, and obviously we're keeping her, but looking forward to growing her out, getting some babies from her, and just looking at how pretty she is. And she was also produced by the person we purchased her from. Asked why he was selling her. He had 4, you said? Is that right?
I think so.
I think he had 4, and it's just like, okay. So I get it. Sometimes you want to keep them all and you can't. So RBG or Ruthie, whatever we're gonna nickname her, she's gonna go in her little tub. Now I'm gonna bury herself right away. And I look forward to seeing more later. Seeing more of these guys later. So those are our 6 surprise new additions. 4 days ago we weren't thinking about this. Now F6 1.